Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Yo, abusuafo yebekọ na yakohwe eye news a apie mu ewo eye Ejisu kwan a NPP for fa so ewia elections no omoregi elections omoni isi kabo mu eregi elections no Kevin Taylor apa omo hontoma me pacho yenko na yenko hwe me pese me kasa bebre wapa omo hontoma wachi omo clear way we fe yagani ani yachi omo clear yenko ne yenko hwe video no emra sesia patron se be no subscribe to PENDREAM TV na like video no na share ema afofo so ensuni enkabi mesraw wa adwenche bia fato comment section no ase efamayen se be ya bibiara ebetimi akoso totin yenko ne yenko hwe Kevin Taylor ne nchi no wo de achi sankofu emra sesia.
Hello caller.
No ya ma o drama NPP.
Aha.
President lawyer na kata muni pa na mi translate na mi hu na me kata me na wo lawyer na kata particular no on seda nye normal
Lawyer ni
onye normal me no me ni ko la blame oye ta o ma ko la blame no mo yese ni ko de na kata pa me law you can menya ka Kevin onye investigation so law certificate because
okay, all right, thank you. Mr. S. The lawyer Kwame Boateng, you guys to dig him a little bit for me. Let's get his profile for us. We need to know the background. Lawyer Kwame Boateng, we need to know the background. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr. Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, so free.
Mr. Kevin, got a free Joshua.
And then I cost just into results in my still I'm on Sanka results no.
You she, Mr. Kevin. You she na that near Jumapa. Oh, yeah, more my Ghana. Mr. Kevin, oh, mamma no casa or Bessiancio, Bessiancio, Feno. Also, mamma.
Aye.
Tama we pass, oh, mamma, and I said to T. Ufia, Yahano Baha, baby, boy, ne custom de Kenya that I'm trying to say. A drummy by the young fast will be free so. Now we buy and men who fast will be a semi to abanami changing ma for back. Now, Bannon on one be a metueti and almost mamma Meneka.
Also, mamma,
say MPP na. Also, mammy, we say, oh, mammy, pan, no, we are bravo pan who break my mouth. Wabon Wufi.
But I say, the special say, well done. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr. Kevin.
Yes, sir. Okay, so free him.
Hello, Mr. Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening. Mr. S, Mr. P, pull the lawyer's profile for me. Guys, go around it and let's
make a
Casamitio.
Okay, Kevin, the airport in the because a started rally or election, you know, we are near maybe FA or doing. And so, man, hands from an year rally snoopy. Baby or Honoma or buy or one a friendly hour chance to Honoma, or the police pony are two and a rest of who you man or yellow. Memphis said, free say, mean to me a bed 7 years, quite you on Mokra, great and fast so that. This, your friend saying, you are multiple important one, a judge, Chicago boom, and they put greater man of papa and also. Bridges you on Mokra, you can tone for 9 years have bridges no. Wabaya or Baba friends go to me for a piso, Ama and Kayet time and about what the Akan so. Only a police for any at after Corona and now who chase arm robbers. See a one Mokrane, make a tour about a man and I'm Tadiano because we move on your pay. Only a pay uncle no Pia and your pet, you believe. Ndi okay, I'm a margin for which is sad and election because in day one no Corano or one map take a time or
but I say that guy I'm say oh yeah lawyer this guy Ghana pa this guy time we elected say we win NPP primary and no could delete the profile nyina akwawe NPP candidate the lawyer Boateng no. The day now say we winning primaries now or could delete the profile nyina akwawe or a suspect or your real lawyer. Only legitimate documentations be a man lawyer. The day now we yin say or your PC or your parliamentary candidate or be kwako contest Ejisu seat no and oko delete the profile nyina. So right now we are trying to dig this so-called lawyer Boateng. Onye lawyer, on need legitimate certification. Enkrata or the buyer nyina so a lawyer obwa. But the team, they are still working on it. And they will get me what I want. Mr. P, Mr. S, get me what I want. Hello, caller.
You were quite an American. Minyonko na wo hono so mo sizi omu nyina phone so mo warand get bi phone akwaje o dey frame sisi a mo sizi omu warand nyina phone
I don't know what sizi omu phone
so mo bia ani obi ankasa mo sizi omu wa adu mi rand ni nyina ne phone because omu wo hono nyina phone so no mo ni say ko na buy no e ne ma bi koso masa papa no do dia bra just phone factor no omba won pin mo so mo won pin.
But I say thank you very much Mr. Aduomi makachre o deal now you na emboa Mr. Aduomi deal now you na emboa eh sir NPP candidate no oh I didn't cut this off I'll get you the right one sorry me person me chromo ni Facebook a profile akwani wini parliamentary candidate no delete bibia lawyer mu a oni profile bia me say onya lawyer oboa ekufo the strategy ni bi na OUZ onya lawyer wo de mo te Ghana na nkofo we dada mo me de Facebook page be kire mo nko na mo nko check no so mo behu bibi wo ha onya lawyer bia hu oboa obo be ka chem so lawyer onya lawyer oboa mo nko the Facebook nko head profile bi wo ha ekufo the tactics ni bi na OUZ akwa we nya lawyer omo so lawyer the day na omo so we win primaries na eno an ko delete bibia or fake onya lawyer this guy go to his Facebook page bibia ni o Kwabena Boateng, this is his official Facebook page. He's not a lawyer, oboa. Omo dia dada me ekufo ado technique ni bia no mu use. Die ewa recent campaign pictures nko a oni bibia ohobiem. Somebody who says he's a legitimate lawyer over Facebook. Obeko no campaign pictures nko a oni anything connected to law and I say we gina baby aye law ako oni law dig oboa he's a liar. The classmate no hwan. What you do for awonte. San go for way akwa mo ko fe. Me say and independent candidates we win elections no. Ejisu we bia mwa no. Ejisu de mwa ni bi ho anadwi na mo bia zu no. Ai anadwi and the minimum be pereso papa ejusu fo ebie zu no ejusu zu no ebie ai abo ba ni hwe wo ba krom ofui na nka so gina so hwe Kevin Taylor ferry na wo ye ni die dro ne aba ya ferry lawyer no ne me change topic o what we are discussing is that NPP candidates no will lose elections no they are rigging the elections ye change bibia na ho gina mu easy for my figures, my raw figures. Mo lawyer na mo se oyo lawyer no ni profile nie. Me be kire mo na se onya lawyer papa bia. Na ono no azan law no oye o se oya associate partner, barrister at law, Ghana Laws of School. Ghana School of Law, sorry. And I say LLB, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Or send the background no. Me say that guy is not a legitimate lawyer. The American chairman say let's stick to the elections. NPP for a regi elections no. Odiomi e wini elections no. Odiomi has won the elections. Odiomi e negotiate with NPP for or Jessica eja election mu ama NPP for. Now ebia wonte the kanasema. I mention the kudi NPP for omu hia seat we. Ade kudi nti omu hia seat we ne say so omu lose Ejisu seat we omu a minority in parliament. Ekufuado can be impeached. Tie de make a kire no. So NPP for lose Ejisu seat we anadua. Technically they are minority in parliament. NDC for betima reject and refuse to be bia. Nyoma oma pass no NDC for betima recall sa nyoma ni nyina back. A reverse ni nyina. Enunti na Ekufuado anadwi omu ka kire eduomu se ontumi mfa election onjemu. I know what I'm talking about. Inti sa unwu se J-Men san to me declare elections no. Unwu se NDC MPP for omu to me declare elections na. It is because se anadwi by mistake na se omo ntietiem antene nyoma entie sika ma Eduomia. What is going to happen is say independent candidate win election we Nigeria ochina no pa NDC majority in parliament. Afi what you say enu ntina omo pese omo beja mu no enu ntina omo lose elections na se ende Eduomi e win election na aban na gu. The government has collapsed. Ya to about 5 o'clock, ekobo 11 p.m. You release results. One constituency, Ejisu constituency, one constituency. Just one constituency. Ya to about 5 o'clock and ya to about ye. Ebe sinne. Eko almost 6 hours. You release results. And ninyina na makachiro no. So mo lose an elections now. NPP are buying the gu. Ekufuor is no more president. And Nuntina, they want to announce the results at 3 a.m. What you make no? Ha. Omo pesa mokoda we are no be catch them say, oh, elections no. Right now no, muntie de akwa. I say no say easy for say omo kan 198 polling stations. Now, as we speak, 55.3 against 55.8 margin of error. Shia muntie breaking news ni almost easy for no anyam na make on we dey omo joy no mo he joy for no me say NPP lose elections no mo jimi mo da mo che he omo ngasa joy news no omo no mo ka 56% enhwe mo hwe be omo da ba bedu he se sia dey say ade no abeduru say mo hwe joy news for no he bon almost say 198 out of 204. Kobna eye Boating NPP ni 55.3. And na Edian eye Eduomi enya 43.8 omo boa. Okay, mama nchewa there. They are trying to force you to believe something that is not there. It's a lie. Now, the amateur first, no. Sesiano, look at this one. Percentage now on here saying 55.3 against 43.8. All right. Now, right now they are saying, say, EC is projecting, say, a year 198. And on my day, and on my kind, now a year 55.3, ekoma NPP Nino, and 55.3, ekoma a year NPP Nino, and 43.8. Ekoma independent omobwa. They are lying. Hey, yatina aya Ghana ha ya elections upon elections. General elections cry in Ghana. Acha by 11 p.m. Ne results no almost 80%. The whole Ghana we are just Ejisu. Aya is a Joy News. They are giving you only percentages. Why are they not giving you figures? Now, if you're joy for Nankasa, or Mankasa show, now, so your comment. Can you guys provide us with raw figures from the electoral center so we can verify the percentage that you are blah, 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 blah? And people will have to drop 32 billion vans of money, 2 for each region, 2 wins each 2024. Why is it taking EC so long to collate results for a by-election? It's a question. On a serious note, Ekufuor is leading a criminal government. Just say, Obien himself people for we lose election. Before by election, one constituency, 5 p.m. Akobo 11, almost 12 minutes to 11 o'clock. You need results. Babu Badam. Me catch them say NPP 4-way lose elections. No, say Ochana Pomeka say NPP didn't win a fake. The numbers are not real. EC projected 55.3 against 55.8. That's what EC is projecting right now. Into their own screen is no catch no. NPP are the no matter what, they will make Jane Mensa call the election for them and say Sanadri bre na yananum ebwa na sebio se enye Eduom yanko jiska no jina bebi ojina Eduom win elections na. It means say ochina no pa there's no government. NPP are buying the gu. Because then NDC is the majority. Now NDC by majority Nana de Danko Kufuado, Monday, obe sign LGBTQ. No. Monday, obe sign it. Eya 11 no, ebe chiaba. Eja padie, yebe chiaba. Enunti na ende anadwi omaya omadwene say no matter what, e was say NPP winning. Enuntra. And so also mu kunipa, mu be kunipa. That is them. Hello, caller.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Okay, so free.
Echo.
No, forget. We boy zoo. May I say thank you very much. Now those people I don't even waste my time on. And when they say we be zoo say I'm how I'm a rim pope, you know. Be rim pope aboy of free me. Hello, caller. Yenya brewa hana say mo be free ma you don't waste time on them. Hello.
I think they are speaking with some chiefs. And it will be a meeting say on Monday never kasama no adwo atum.
Ama edu mi age election atum me boa. They say sa na ekoso ho. Anything na branch no frɛ no. Obi beka say thank you very much. Obi beka say oh wan body din o free eduum camp. That is what is happening. Me say anadwo we eduum we win elections no. Say omo dane election ma eduum a NPP aban na gu. Tonight that will be the end of the government. Ekuafuado will be no more president. Ekufuado can be impeached by the NDC. And they know, and no matter what they are saying, say, they or say MPP ni wini. Monko omo national executives ni na platform so obi posting elections we are. Go to their NPP DND MPP platforms. Monko mu nyina national organizer, national secretary, monko chairman, monko regional chairman, monko communicators, monko mu nyina platforms so Facebook make them say, "Mo so obi post bibi so mo wini." They are scared. They know they have lost it. So 58.8 and 43. They have lost the elections. But Eduomi bejia tum because Eduomi no ombu Ejisu Eduomi who Ejisu so mo Jimmy. Me say Eduomi me menya bibi ni o. Oko jiska. Ombo bow due ku ato atwene. Urade Yakobo. Eduomi Ejisu me say ukoje one city free MPP or ja election we mu a. Omo be bru nuaku bosome ba akokora wundi ubewu. Na we Jimmy a the MPP for the ayewi. Hello caller. Hello.
Hello Kevin.
Yes, akasamitio.
Kevin. Mbojo ofuma abeku mikase fi kumase.
Kasamitio. Abeku. Hello. All right, Abeku, get a good phone. Hello, caller. Kasamitio. Kasamitio.
Say, me kasa free Ejisu on me.
Kasa.
Ya to Eduomi. Abani nyeni so awini. Ya nya call say o ma jije o mo phone so mo be so bia bet makasa. Na ye catch ye send signal ma Eduomi say Ejisu youth. O ye mistake no jisika bia. Ye ne bet na koma. Ye catch re no.
O jisika o, enye so o jisika bia, o jisika. Oje.
Ana maka no. Oje a ye ne bet na ha. Unim se untimi anka unko jina. Unim se untimi anka unko jina. Wo jina ne atoma ode a. Di abaro na koya ade papa maye. Don kuma wa nya hwia ma ente ye wo wu a kan wa atoma no. Wo ne ye pe wo.
But I say Ejisu for no. Wo de Eduomi de me de efuto na mitu opa akogitum eye wa problem. Hello caller. All right, my find another caller. Hello caller.
Hello, good evening, Kevin.
Yes, again echo.
So honum the doing what just cannot be. The other can be free or casa rough or casa or be free in the military no. Or boy on free doing camp or boy. Or free lawyer in the camp or my plan jandan be planning no more yeah or boy or more just can no.
But I say thank you. Into right now, what they are trying to do is say they are trying to sync NPP for number the bar earlier on. No, almost person money NPP for almost number be number the early on. Almost person sync it. Na pepe. Number catch them say hey NPP for coalition number na perfect because say electoral commission the results in the bar. Na NPP for coalition number yeah na no moto no any coalition numbers na share. Then it means say NPP for no they came up with a figure and you're real. Inti omo problem nyina say they are trying to sync the EC numbers no to NPP for numbers no send your bayan ko say NPP coalition center ne EC adwuma ne pepepe mo boa and na EC for ne bre. Yeah, that is why they are struggling. Inti so what one of you say yeah I don't know me no. I don't know they are doing it. No, I'm gonna try everything possible. Say any MPP for always have video way I'm the chairman. Right now, no, so video way, so figures not the chairman. Say I'm but the same as ECDNA. Obi able say NPP for coalition of the back numbers no more boy. So you see, Mr. S, take a screenshot. In fact, I'll take a screenshot of this video. Mr. S, when you take a screenshot of this video, almost screen is on a percentage now, and one of percent a 50 easy narrative, no 55 point. Mami Chow. Sir, I don't know the buyer, no. Me see, they are rigging the elections. Someone somewhere, Jimmy. Mami Chow, my dear. I'm trying to say if I can take a screenshot of Sir a video, we know. Now me the who say they are trying to sync easy numbers no to numbers no. Right now they are talking about numbers omode say 55.3 to 55.8. Okay, this boma 100.1. Abro 100%. And internet omati edium the so about 43 no. Tie. They came out to say 55.3 against 55.8. Material say no 100.1. So right now no they have to drop the idiom numbers no send a bear it will fit into NPP video. I'm show we NPP before releasing around 6 o'clock. Now say easy for ba na say numbers are NPP before releasing no say any numbers in your pa then it means say NPP for numbers NPP before releasing video no then it means say NPP for they cooked numbers to show to Ghanaians. And that is the same thing they did in 2016. And I'm the same thing in 2020. They cook numbers and they push the numbers to you. Samunjindi. I feel what you say about anything or more breno because say almost per se is crap per se or the election number or the MPP nina or say sound numbers no any MPP numbers no a linky a sync a synchronize it. Now guys oh because MPP focus on the way they win here. Na easy numbers but not a lower than MPP DNA, then it means there's something wrong. Until they made a mistake by posting those numbers. So right now, the EC is stuck in a very tight corner. They need to do things to sync with the NPP numbers. I'm a video 55.3 was they need to do everything possible for it to sink into that. Yeah. And these are the facts. Mean try one draw. Now, Ejisu. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, Safri.
Hello, Kevin. Hello, Kevin.
Meet you.
Yeah, because he must have a beam. Whatever Ejisu.
I didn't see all.
You see, the tennis is John Kuma Bayano. The American says, a job or Giscadia, and yet money in your agent, and me who anymore. John Kuma.
All right, the line, I'll drop it. Now, all right, I think we lost him. The line in your papa. Hey, video now, the watch them no. And the MPP for numbers on the children on the laptop nana video neighbor. My member video in here. These are the numbers they showed you. Oh, some numbers when the NPP for say, oh my day, oh quality. Mr. S, Mr. P. Now on the same screen, show us percentage and not almost say quality this number. Show us the number of polling stations. Time and MPP for jubilate no almost say county dinya 55.84 against 43.17. Now, Mr. S, Mr. P, the same video. Let us know No more pie chart be the ho, and no more the number of polling stations they have counted. Now show us the polling stations. Now if me chemu bibi. Into video now, my men sample video no, abra I deal with that. So me chemu there. This is what they are doing. Aha, you see. Now approved station results. Where video no and I'm keeping it still. Thank you, team. Now almost say 181 polling stations out of 205. Almost say at the time I almost to abano. Sometime too around 7 o'clock on me video way 5:36 on me video way no. Now almost NPP for say almost kind 181 polling stations out of the 205. Now sometime on me say Jumani we no na NPP ewo 55.84%. And na independent candidate no ewo 43.17%. And I'm okay. Now you're trying easy no. So far the Oma kind Omoma 58 against 43. I hope you understand this now. Aha. Intesiano, yeah, change the ECD beba. The reason why they cannot release the results, they say, Omo din kind of results we have to abandon, and people like us we have it. It's right now, how is the EC numbers going to sync with the NPP numbers? Because all the way back around 7:30, now quality 181. Now EC quality 90. Now mumwenya dieng 55.8. As we speak, join news for say, Messias. So right now, the Electoral Commission, the Electoral Commission, Delhi graphic for say Electoral Commission for a day. A year 4 minutes ago, Electoral Commission for a day. Electoral Commission for a day. The provisional results. About provisional results na Electoral Commission for the about there. On say and I'm catch them. No more elections. No Delhi graphic for posted say Electoral Commission for the provisional results. Now here there. On provisional results. No Delhi guide for 4 minutes ago. Here there. Provisional results from 204 out of 204 polling stations. NPP for computers now 205 polling stations. That's fine. Esther enya 0.2%. Onya vote say yenim. Ena Kwabena Boating NPP enya 55.8. The same thing. But that time na NPP for results by na 181 constituencies. 181 polling stations. But where say easy say after 204 polling stations, you know, omunya the same number as the NPP. That time on their own screen it was 181. TMA. I am showing you where the rigging is coming from. At 7 o'clock, na NPP for say, Oma kind 181 polling stations, no more 55.84. About 11 o'clock, na Easy so almost aye 204 ni nyina. Now we 204 ni wie no. They have also gotten the same 55.8% for NPP ni no. How possible is this? Obi the 181% polling stations enya 58.4. Emma anko bebia Emma na akasen wechire. Emma wo de utumi enso Emma isi ba 204 ebe ni nyina wi ono so nya 55.8. Now Beatrice Boachi enya 0.3. Kwabena Owusu Ediomi enya 43.3. You see? So what they did was that they wanted the same numbers to sync with the NPP numbers. So they are giving you NPP polling station, coalition center numbers. The EC is not giving you any coalition number from the EC. The no screen is no MPP coalition numbers. No, I'm creating elections na mamo. Now, my show here MPP for video no. My answer about video here. This is what we captured in their video. Now, was around 7 o'clock Ghana time. This was around 7 o'clock Ghana time. No, almost say almost take lead. Almost can be away. So I tell almost can 181 polling stations. Naka 7 no more. No almost can 181. And I'm a boy. And then almost 55.84. And I the odium so 43.17. Now I'm going to show you video no. This is 181. This NPP for video ni, Omangasa screen ni, Omangasa coalition center ni, digital analytics. Almost can 181 out of 205. Almost say na aka 7 finding stations results. Into almost end of results na as at 181 police stations no more 55.84. Into your day na mo kind ya can source so you still stood at 55.8. You see ano asate krampo aba bedu dia aba atia baba 55.8. For no crave free so baby jana it did not move. The EC is giving you NPP numbers. But remember, time NPP show numbers, we now about 7 o'clock. Almost when we declare elections, you know. But they will go school. And anytime I started because I say the raw numbers we are not going to give you because they are going to rig the elections. How can you declare 181 at 7 p.m. 181 police stations and get 55.8? And EC declares 204 stations and still get 55.8. Mabadam, Abra, parties in Ketu Association. So they were trying to make it sync. They made it sync to NPP numbers. Video doesn't lie. A young man has a video. I'm going to show. A young man has a video. I'm going to show. No. And no. I feel some we are elections, no. Yeah. And these NPP 4 numbers, normally actually easy numbers. In the time na EC kind results in not only the NPP numbers in the actually say you people, your numbers should sync with our numbers. Because the EC back out with a different number. What is going to happen? And they say, Obiabe with the NPP polling and coalition center is fake. Obiabe, you have to do everything possible for the numbers to sync. It's a message to the NDC4. And this is the same thing they are going to do election 2024. The EC will be picking NPP numbers to show to Ghana for, say these are the raw figures. The voter Omunyaye out of John Kuma 2020, John Kuma made almost 70,000 votes. Today we are talking about 24,000 votes. How? Intianka say NDC for Nkwane Tuma independent candidate. Intoma makanina NPP for Yenipa 25,000 kwa aba ama NPP. You have lost the elections. You have lost the elections. And when I make church the watch no. Inti mema gane nibia odium aiko ja abani mwa momo odium ni omo negotiating omo di abana ma omo. Me say NPP force no can 181 no more 55.8. ECC so almost can 204 more 55.8. Now odium na almost over 43 point no. On the numbers they be from 181. And other parties no be any numbers be into 181 no it was the same numbers EC got and so now 181 police stations EC did 204 police stations. So what happened? How did the numbers move? Akwana almost saw your MP where we know on your MP papa bia or crom 4 odium ya jiska odium yo said the on the MPP 4 akko negotiations me say senka omu jai power ne ma odiomi anka aban ne gu ochena no pa. But NPP for bu asante for so mwejimi. Omu bu Ejisu for so me ankwasiafo hwe maamefo. Omu de omakoma to ho wo odiomi akwaji sika. Wakoton aba e de ama NPP for all because omu wo ho se omu ankwasiafo. What kind of life is that? We are asking, so rejected ballot, what was the percentage? Because if you are giving us this figure, voter turnout is 49.1%. Yatiasie. Also provisional results, 204 out of 204. Esther, enya 0.2. Kobna Boatin, enya 55.8. Beatrice, enya 0.3. Kobna Owusu Ediomi, enya 43.3. Ena Joseph Ajiman Fredia, enya 0.4. Joseph Atakra, enya 0.00. And this independent. Voter turnout, 49.1. Now, rejected ballots, now how many percentages? Nipa saying no rejected ballots. Inti Obasocham said this gives you a whole 100% rejected ballot wing. It's a simple question we are asking. Rejected ballots nebi wing into Obia and rejected ballot Ejisu. Because from what we are seeing, then it means when you collate everything here, it is 100%. Anamebwa. Yeah, that's fine. Now, if this is 100%, when you add 0.2 plus 55.8 plus 0.3 plus 43.3 plus 0.4 plus 0.0 plus 14 plus you will get 100%. That's right. Now the question we are asking is, so when you're 100% total rejected ballot they're saying, we want to know, because when we get to know the rejected ballot, then we will know the total turnout, total ballot cast. So what's the total voter turnout? 49.1%. You get it. We want to know the total valid votes cast. And when you do the rejected ballots, you see, they have rigged the elections. Into then you go to buy election, you have one rejected ballot. How do you come out and say this? So no spot ballot, no rejected ballot, nothing. Be a fenchem, my Jimmy. They are working with a particular figure. They lost the elections. Odiomejema momo wajiska. We want the easy to tell us, say, so rejected ballot, and I say sport ballot BNC, ewe juso. Your independent candidate onya 0.0. Obiampo anto ababa akwama no. Now the funny thing is, you see, when they get to 0.2%, they don't give you the exact votes. It's a trick. Sure. So I can say Esther or say any 0.2%. Somebody voted for her. Yeah. Somebody voted for her. If you have been able to give me 55.8%, say NPP Nino Nipa 27,777 Tumana, the 0.2%, you are supposed to give me the number of people who voted for her. Because I can statistics no. Now what they have done is say they gave you only the NDC and NPP Nino number, the rest no number. And this is clear rigging. Na mwejimi odioma kwajiska odiomi wajiska. Thank you very much, City. I want the full one. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so where is the total rejected ballot? City, they have posted something. Let's watch this. Where every City TV, City News. Yeah, the Ebusa say rejected ballots the way. We just want to know. Now, this is coming from City. Now, look at the statistics. How many numbers are shown? These are the numbers. Look at this. This is coming from City News. Now, Shadi. I must say, a year Esther Senya 0.2, 0 votes. The onya 0.2 no, yes, we nya 0 votes. 0.2. Obi Antoama no, onya 0 votes. Okay. Say, oh no, 0.2 no, say nipa 2 netumano Esther say enya only 2 people voting for her. And say a year NPP nina onya 55.8% no, nipa 219 and a to Abama sorry. Guys, get me the wider version of this. Get me the wider version of this. Because we want to give the exact. This is from City. It's looking complicated, but we want to get it right. I'm say independent in 43.3 and MPP in 55.8. Now, these are polling stations. Okay. $169 out of 204 from City. Okay, so these are polling stations. All right, thank you, team. These are polling stations. Sorry, these are not the final results. But the question we are asking in the simple question we are asking in okay, so people are among for Astati H. Professor Jampo has written something on Facebook. On there, Professor, this is what he said. Momian kind Jampo comment on Facebook after the elections and their results now have been declared. Or say, the outcome of this by-election is nothing but a ridiculous show of vote buying. I thought we didn't have money to keep Ghana switched on. Will say money be shared in 2024 general elections? It's a question, truly. Yet Sikaso, Nanso, Ekom DN. So, the so-called intellectuals who are scared to die cannot call a spade a spade. They are walking and dancing around grammar. He is scared to say that the NPP Akufo-Addo government should be voted against. He can't do it because he has friends in the NPP who are giving him some little help. He has friends in other parties, so he cannot be bold to say that the NPP has failed and that the level of corruption we are seeing, we are not supposed to entertain it and that we should vote against the NPP. He cannot make such an emphatic statement. These are the political insects. They dance around grammar, they dance around the words, and then they commit people. These are the people who pushed us here. They hid behind grammar. They were not truthful. They were not straightforward. These are the kind of things they'll be writing. If you really want to save Ghana, this is not the time to be quoting Akufo-Addo. This is the time for you to be telling Ghanaians, vote against this government. And then Ghanaians will know that, yes, we all want change. You cannot be sitting there and writing stupid language and thinking you are smarter than everyone. But the question we are asking is simple. Let's say, rejected ballot to be ankoso Ejisu ana. Sport ballot to be ankoso. Inti Ejisu abaya tu ini nyina na nyina efenchem. We want to ask. We are asking simple questions. 27,772 for MPP Nino and NDC Nino enya 21,000. The difference is less than 7,000. MPP stronghold Ejisu. John Kumanya 68,000. Finally, TV3, TV3 Ghana for a publisher. Almost say the results, John Kumanya 68,000 in 2020. NPP candidate, without NDC, onya only 27,000. And the independent candidate, onya 21,500. This is Ejisu, Asantifo Ejisu, NPP stronghold. Inti technically, yanya maths bi wa na menche wade. Let's do some maths here. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Goto. Let's break this down for people to see. We are asking simple questions. This makes it much easier. Mamenche we, Nkoto brought this one in. Right? This makes it much easier. And this is what they have posted by election, just by election, by City News. Esther Enya 89 votes, representing 0.2%. Eye Kobna Boating Enya 27,782, representing 55.8%. Eye Beatrice Boachi Enya 140 votes, representing 0.3%. Aya Kwabena Owusu Ediomi, sorry. Kwabena Owusu Ediomi. Enya 21,534, representing 43.3%. Aya Gabriel Ajiman Joseph. Enya 222 votes, representing 0.4%. Aya Atakura Joseph. Enya 23 votes, representing 0.0%. The question here is, when you add all this, you get 100%. Where is the rejected ballot? Where is the sport ballot? Intimo person say, Ejisu by election, yenya one rejected ballot. Yenya one sport ballot. Now, what we want to ask is to say, as early as 7 p.m., a NPP for a share almost screen. I'll be right back. Sorry. We need to do this quickly. Yeah, something just came in. 1 sec.
Me NPP ni by never because of from my enye so tie sika no so mo che no o mo che e true o mo che be e true enra bia yi anadwobre mo be ye kampa magada boys no se mo bro ma dia makwachichiri vi se tie nie ana mo de 100 series atoso e dia bro mo eno anadwobre
match and sa men sanka bi what man ma wialum sa arentia it me vacuum na ko so aba mo bi o ara majimi majimi
I was for enti the akoso no ose ono ne dia to ma wo
ano ba batiri wa me kwa majanan na me do ne ya chiche wi embripum ayi be ma ba ko owro le shirt tugu yi wazo ba se enu wi ye nu wi wasi amunu wi na mo bra mbetimi awi abanu amaye
omo sika ni wi
ka say yes say na shembripum and 100 series that so me say me ka say yes say na mo wa na do no 10 to 11 na me wo me say me ka say yes say
wi o me ba wi no any sika say
everybody mu e ti ba ko nim say eye sika na wote ano I was trying we normally ba say anom e ti one about ko to twene ya na ba ko run shirt and no to go am say ba na.
All right, so basically what happened was that Atakrano omo di Atakrano vote no omo twe and omo de be share eye NPP ni di anim. So what happened was that omo ye coalition we no ebro 100% because you know total vote cast any total valid votes, no, what they do is normally they only count the total valid votes. Total vote cast, no, it could be a total of maybe 100,000, but the valid ones, no, could be 70,000. So technically, 30,000 now any valid vote cast, no, they put it aside. They don't count it. And what they did was, after they counted all the numbers, omunya figures, no, omu who said NPP Nino was not going to win the elections because I will share. The difference between NPP Nino and independent now, the margin is very tight. So what they did was that Atakrano onya a lot of votes, and omuyi Atakrano numbers no, and the best supportee NPP Nino muchiche bi ediko around. So because they needed the numbers to sync with the NPP numbers, so that it will not cross 100%. And until the one say time numbers nebano, they could not basically come out with the full numbers. It is a ushet numbers now hana. Sa Atakra Joseph no. Atakra Joseph no numbers and we ya omuko spreading around. Emma NPP Nino 8 million that stable number. And it's na omo bread to come out with the number the final number. It is sa Atakra no so nya 0.00 abro nya 23 votes no. The numbers no onya a lot of numbers. So they picked Atakra's numbers and they sprinkled it. And the Atakra numbers no and equate because the Atakra numbers no ejina baby ejina. What was going to happen? And they say they were never going to get 100%. It was going to cross 100%. Into what the EC did. Is a MPP for no amuye and they say. Dear amuye and they say omu make sure say Atakra numbers no omu be yibi because omu the rejected ballot ni be crab support it. And yet the valid vote cast now, it was still going to be over 100%. So what they did was that they did not touch total the rejected ballots. No, what they did was that they went into the valid vote cast and they picked some of Atakra's number. Almost sprinkle be. Senior Bayer, they will stay within the 100%. So right now, when you look at the figures on the screen, somebody is saying it's a total of 99.82%, not even 100%. Because if we want to put 0.2, 55.8, 0.3, 43.3, 0.4, and 0.0, and whatever, you are going to get 99.82. Now, even with this normal trying still they could not get a total 100% because Ankomo Yatakra number na nkebe 100.4. Break the elections. When you're looking at the total valid vote cast, within the total valid vote cast, within the total the vote cast, there is the total valid vote cast and the vote ballot rejected votes. Now, when they are counting the ballot, they only count the valid vote cast. In Tom County valid vote cast, they got 100.4. Now 100.4, no, they cannot present it to Ghana for say this is the final result. So they had to touch some of the numbers. So Omu say Atakra enya a lot of numbers. So what they did was that they dragged Atakra's numbers libi. Omu yibi free mu. And almost sprinkle and making sure say sa Atakra numbers no moving out no. Sa numbers no will try and fit in a sene beya omu benya a whole 100%. Even what city are showing on the screen. When you do the tabulation, and now put the percentage in together, out so kind 204 out of 204, no, it is still not 100%. It is looking like it is 99.8, 99.84%, right? Mr. S, Mr. P, get me the percentage, the right percentage here. When you put all the percentages together, you still don't get 100%. Let's all do this maths. In fact, let's all do this maths right now. And now we can actually know the exact percentage of city ECD mono. Let's look at this percentages no. Niankeka percentages when you number ni anhwese e benya 400%. Because some people are saying it's 99.82%. But now, no, an election can be valid when after tabulation, the total valid vote cast, no, yakikamboma I will see 100%. So we need to do this math and see, say, it's 100% now. If it's 100% now, that's fine. But if it is not, then it's something that we need to be asking. So if this there is 100%, that's fine. But I want you to understand, say, initially when they did the tabulation, they got 100.4%. They got 100.4%. And what they did was that Atakrane number and omuyi Atakrane number ni be free so no and etiba bedru 100% into Atakra and the square numbers no. Now the most interesting thing here is as far as 7 p.m. Ghana time, na NPP for Akan 181 polling stations, no more. And yet the same 55.8%, 181 polling stations. 11 o'clock, EC Akan 204 polling stations, almost arriving at the same number, 55.8%. So, one number in the year you see, we are using the NPP coalition center numbers. Numbers now, at the end of the day, the NPP dema EC and EC at the mount because I'll share NPP for video now. As early as 7 p.m., they were telling you say they had been able to collate 181, and that they have what 55.8 for their candidates. So I can see people asking simple questions. Say, then obinya 23 votes are only no percentage 0.00%. Obi say then obinya just 89 votes are onya 0.2%. Obinya 140 votes enya 0.3%. And people are asking 23 votes, what does it represent? Does it represent 0.00? If it's 0.00 into obinya 2 voter, what does it represent? Is there a number that we need to get to before we can basically put it under a percentage? And I am asking because if somebody gets 23 votes, not a 0.00%, it's a little bit difficult for me to understand. Maybe I'm not getting it right. Maybe there are other techniques they use. To be very honest with you, I cannot sit here and tell you, say, I know everything. Maybe this, I have no knowledge about it, but when somebody gets 23 votes, now at the end of the day, a representing 0.00, it's quite weird. I don't know. Maybe in EC's the tabulation set, or how they do their tabulations, any number below 50 biano recorded as 0. So we also need to be asking. If anybody has explanation to that, I'll be happy to get that education. Moi, if you have maths, if 23 votes are representing 0.00, I'll be happy. And if I open the phone lines now, you know more about this and you want to explain it to us, it will be good for Ghanaians to also have an understanding of all these things. Senebeya, we all will understand what is happening because we are seeing people getting 22 votes and they are getting 0.00%. People getting 89 votes, they are getting 0.2%. Some people getting 140, they are getting 0.3%. So we just want to know, how do they come by these kind of percentages? How are they able to know, say, 23% representing 0.00%? We want to know. Maybe when it comes to elections, there's a certain number you need to get before you can actually ABI, when it comes to elections, when it's 23 votes and now 24 votes, there's a way they represent it. ABI, it is insignificant, so they don't really give it a percentage. Maybe the numbers are so low to the point they don't even get to 1%. So there's no need for them to even write 1%. But remember, the vote that the person got, you can't count and the money be a valid vote. So if somebody got a vote, that's how the side vote, a valid vote, the other valid votes, 100%. Then it means that vote should represent some percentage. That's my knowledge about this. Because and yes, be say on your 23 votes, 0.0, so it does not represent anything. Say a valid vote in Kwana say the valid vote count. Now at the end of the day, you sum the valid votes up and say this is what we get as 100%. Then it means to say 23 votes, they should represent something. They cannot be 0, because when you tell me say 23 votes are 0.00, then it becomes difficult for me to accept the total valid vote cast. I am trying to make it easy for myself to understand. That's why I'm telling you, me professor, I don't have all the knowledge. Sometimes, I try to ask questions, my knowledge and draw. Maybe we allow some 1 or 2 people to call more knowledge yet these results you are seeing. They can brief us, say, they don't be 23 votes or 0.00. In the East, anything below maybe 100 votes, and I say below 50 votes, do they consider it as valid vote or 0? I just want to know. After this short break, I will open the phone lines and then we will talk about this.
Yo, enti de daye koso ya ni pitri ene amene mo ka say NPP4 has succeeded to rig the elections, the by-elections in Ejisu. Oma succeed, oma wiem, oma rege enti ene mene mo ka say oma chinchim eye Ejisu fo nsa ede de omompe ede akoma omo, and the betumi aka say, look, NDC4 yes say mpanyifo say okoto say unua aboje say ehia ensa nsuo nsiwo de ho na mum fa wo de ekonu nsuo na wo so wo de no oja ambetom NDC fo a na mososo ma observe mo hu de ekoso no mo mamani enda ho na sede anajo ye no saa na awia beye sede isuto ye beye no saa na epebre so baba beye enti saa pepepe the ɛkɔ so yi ɛyɛ dress rehearsals to 2024 December 7th elections. Enti momfa enye adisuadeɛ. These people are bent on rigging the 2024 December 7th elections. They are trying every means because omunim say elections no oma anya wilda ombe lose elections no. Hwesika kofu atabrim edi akɔ Ejisu man so akotu agu over billions of Ghana cedis. Billions for nipa egu Ejisu man Ejisu kruyi so nipa over 100,000 na se memfa say emu 50,000 po emu 50,000 po eji sika memfa say EFN saying 100 cedis kurampa ye ka no ye say ebi mu kurampo G200 what you say ebi mu G200 edi fa ne say nipa EFN saying nipa 100 50,000 put the nitimi G sa EFN saying sikani bia na say nipa over 500,000 Ghana cedis over 500,000 Ghana cedis and atumi aiden yatumi akohwie agu hono so yeto ha say oman no enisika yete ha say Ghana ye ho chie yekoto about by election enti sika 2024 December 7th elections amanfo bi ba betu agu MPP fo ba betu agu mo no you have no idea ni takashi o be wuram edi arege elections you have no idea someone kwada so MP o ko ma bribe o tuatua eye EC officials ka se ne be ye obetumi afa ho awini elections no arege elections no sa pepepe ni bisi enne amene mu kase mu nyina mu di adanse ese ya bo isi abona se onfa isi officials presiding offense offense officers are omo ebe man the affairs of isi pictures embe to ho na Ghana fu nyina mbehu ya bo ma bepem ne omonfa mbaye ufi se de na ekoso they are offense recruiting these people from the NPP side senior Kevin Taylor ekaye no eti Ghana for momamani na ho NDC for momamani na ho na mamunye social media threatening and that they should dare massa it's not about sitting on social media or going on radio station or TV station and go and say, oh, they should dare, we dare them, they should try, they should do this, they cannot do that, we will face them. It's not about that, it's about the preparations that you have done. It is about the preparations that you have done. It is about how you have prepared your people underground there. How have you prepared your people in terms of security, in terms of being agents at the polling stations, whatever? How prepared are they? How prepared are you? 2016 elections by now, na Ghana ha baby a obefa bia be MPP for etiti akuakuo Delta forces, invisible forces, Bulgar bulldogs, why atia donko in some baby in some hunkuan yetete just to saying face offense NDC for our elections and they succeeded yet up to now you the NDC for can say what the moment be moon you are preparing something ye be something so ye something no sabio ye something no ye mon fe mon se kakra ni ye se akwa onya obekaye mon fe mon se kakra na enhya mo base no enkuran enya sa ombeba be hunahuna mo ma be hunahuna the base no otu one man ya send you abek makotena radio so TV so no mo ka otu abawi abrafio mo kumni papa akope obi abedwane akoshefi and they will steal the elections. And you know at this time no and was more prepare the grounds more prepare more prepare said the beya at the polling stations no obi ye pe na so aye pe obi ye pa na so aye pa na a face report na ba yes we edaha we so deɛ da ha na ama afei deɛ obi ayɛ steady. That is what by now at the NDC as a party should be doing. What you say? Because these elections, the NDC must not lose the elections, else Ghana is finished. Else Ghana is done. We say NDC and we need this election. Ghana, we are done. And these people are not ready to leave power. They are not ready to offense leave this offense and power. Enti mesramu abusiafo anibere na aba NDC fo nkeka omo enkeka omo nsheki omo na oman no omo basis no base no grassroots no ehun say omunya rehim say yes, because I know that there are people and offense at the grassroots, at the offense grounds, they are ready to, you know, sacrifice themselves. They are ready to produce themselves to man the affairs of the NDC security affairs, security. What do you call it? Security system at the polling stations. They are ready. People are ready. A man for you ready. They are more ye. NDC for they are more ye. They koko ni ebe bomu koko ye tioi sabe kotre yam hwenim ati ase nso no pe ne shim enti koko ni betimi abom se mo mamani na ho mo ne yedi tumi amamo mo so mo ma tumi no mo operate tumi no ma yehu na emoa emankunudi nye Ghana nyina edia aha PENDREAM TV message also be subscribe to the channel now like video no edia mine na share video no to other platforms so patcho wa dwenkyere bia now there to comment section no ase edi amaye na aboa ama yejumadi ayo ha no atumi akoso PENDREAM TV yese edamu yopo
Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV de ose edam yopo